It's an exciting opportunity to take existing products and exploit countless niche markets quickly and easily. Knowing your rights. It's important that you thoroughly watch this chapter before you ever decide to use private label, so that you'll fully understand the terminology as well as the exact rights and restrictions often associated with various licenses and releases. To start, there are 3 different licenses common in the PLR industry. Resale rights, or RR. With resale rights, permission is granted by the product owner that allows you to simply resell the product. You are not permitted to modify the content, edit the content, or add additional material to the content. In fact, you are rarely provided with the source doc file to be able to edit anything at all. With resale rights, you cannot pass on any rights to your customers, meaning that they will purchase only personal rights to the product with no additional rights. Resale rights are always subject to various terms and conditions provided by the product developer, and can go so far as to how you are able to market the product or distribute the product. With so many restrictions in place, it's often difficult to use resale right products to further your own brand, as it's quite common that the original developer will incorporate their name and website URL within the product itself. What does this mean? You will end up spending time and resources promoting someone else's brand rather than your own. When it comes to making money online with your own product line, you want to avoid products that only offer resale rights unless you intend to feature them only as added upsells or bonus products. Master resale rights, or MRR. With MRR, master resale rights, you are usually allowed to both sell the product with personal rights to your customers or sell the rights as well, so that your customer can also sell the product to their customer. Generally, products featuring MRR will cost more per license than those with RR due to the added flexibility offered with these types of releases. Private label rights, or PLR. With PLR, private label rights, you are given the most flexibility of all, including being able to modify the document or content, add your name as the signature author, and sell and distribute the product however you wish. When purchasing any kind of license rights, you want to request clear documentation outlining your rights, so that in the event you are ever questioned about your authority to use or repurpose the content, you can provide a license created by the original developer outlining your options and permissions. If you ever purchase a PLR or MRR package that does not include a copy of your rights, do not use it in any way until you contact the developer directly and request a copy of the terms associated with the package. You always need to protect yourself from future claims or problems. When it comes to making the most money online using pre-created content, you will want to primarily focus on PLR, private label, rather than MRR or RR. The reason is a simple one. With PLR, you can focus on building your own brand, credibility, and reputation within your niche market by using the products and materials as if they were originally developed by you or your company. To do this, you will want to spend a few minutes tweaking each package that you intend to use. Assuming that the PLR content that you pick is likely to be unrestricted, the limit on what you can do with them is really down to your own imagination and abilities. As one example, it is very common to pick up PLR ebooks, which you can use in a wide variety of ways. One option is to take the book that you have just obtained before republishing it as is without making any alterations at all. This approach is generally not going to be particularly viable, however, because whilst in theory you can add your own name to the book as the writer and republish it immediately, the chances are that other people have already done exactly the same thing, probably many times over. Hence, what you are republishing is duplicate content, a book that is exactly the same as the one that has been published by 1 or 10 or even 100 other online entrepreneurs. Furthermore, you have added no additional value to the PLR pack, So what is the main selling point of your product? This is definitely something that you do not want to do, as it is a guaranteed way of acquiring dissatisfied, refund-seeking customers and represents a very quick way of destroying your reputation as well. On the other hand, there is nothing whatsoever to stop you rewriting significant chunks of the book before republishing it as your own work, but this is just one option. Alternatively, you might break up the text into articles, short reports, blog, or website content, e-zine articles, email, messages, or basically whatever else you can think of. In addition, there are many sites where you can find PLR article materials, in which case you can to an extent reverse the process by bringing these articles materials together into a short report or an ebook. Optionally, you might rewrite these articles so that they become unique. It should take no more than 20 minutes per piece before submitting your work to the article directory sites like these: ezinearticles.com, article_submission.html, ideamarketers.com, articledashboard.com, searchwarp.com, and goarticles.com/index.html. Submitting articles to directories like these is a superb way of driving targeted visitors to your business-enabled website, a tactic which thousands of marketers do every day with a great deal of success. However, you should always check that your article is unique before submitting by running it through Copyscape, and it is also necessary to make sure that you submit to eZine Articles and wait for them to publish your work before submitting elsewhere. This is because they insist on publishing only unique work, and because a human editor will review your submitted work. It generally takes 2 or 3 days before they publish. Other types of PLR content materials that are becoming more widely available are audios and videos, although the vast majority of PLR content still tends to be written materials. I will go into detail regarding the step-by-step system I use to repackage each private label release I use prior to distribution so that it appears to be an exclusive, unique offer.